Go, Sunan.
Raise the mast!
Vinn diergripar!
Can't raise the sail here.
Let the sail out! Drop the sail!
Darken well in hall
Sail out!
On ocean steed my words gain wing.
More sail!
Rolling speed I forth will bring. For noble deeds thine honor sing. The brave and slain
Catch the wind!
What's going on? Reward for strain to Valhalla take. Then horns resounds the mighty.
Like Ragnarok itself came for Grantbridge.
A great battle raged nearby. Hold course. We'll see what else lies within the fork.
Hey! Cut it out!
Run up the sail! Save it for later. Yes, sail! What's the wind?
What do you see?
I shall be cautious. Those days will Grantbridge like cattle.
Slaughtered them like cattle too. Shame we have to take them.
Come, brothers. Let's end this.
Cut us loose. Hurry.
Remain steadfast! Get round the side!
Blindside the idiot! Strike me!
You're dead! Dead!
Odin, take you!
You're one too, brother.
With me! Play smart. Use your glimmer.
Should have a look around. Sure Jarl's corner nearby.
Not here. Soma dragged the Saxons east from a longship to tire them out and lose them in the fog.
There. Beached longship. Aim markings. This was a fine longship. Fit for a chief. It must belong to Soma.
take him to the shelter for warmth. Slap some moss in that gash, and wrap it well. Eggle, look at me. Remember the boars you felled, our first day in England? Hold his arms. 9. Large and fat. Fed us for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah? You'll be chasing more in a month, my friend. You come like a Valkyrie out of the fog. We have no dead to give you.
You must be Soma.
Let's talk elsewhere. Give them a chance to rest.
Quite a hit you took. How many were lost?
It's kind of you to ask, but with so much blood in the water and death on the air, I'd know your name and purpose first.
Eivor of the Raven clan. I came for you, looking for a friend and ally.
I see. I'm Soma, Lord of Grandbridge. Though it seems an order of lunatics wishes to strip me of that title.
The Order of the Ancients?
Sounds right. The Saxon called Wigmund is one of them. He robbed me of my city, forced us into these swamps. I've rallied some of my soldiers, but my 3 advisors are missing. If we hope to retake Grantbridge, I'll need them at my side.
Tell me about them.
They are my best, my inner circle. Birna, Galin, Liv. We may as well be of the same blood.
If I can reunite them and we retake your city, can I call you a friend and ally?
If you can do all that, you can call me whatever you want.
Let's find your advisors.
Agreed. We'll look for signs of their longboats along the river. And if we are swift, we will find them before the wolves do. The fog is more hindrance than hiding place now. Let's light the way back.
Burn long the hut, bright wolf of the branch, and guide Soma's gilded warriors home. Stretch your wings, Sunan.
I know what you must think.
What must I think?
That it's foolish to search the Fenlands for so few people.
You told me the soldiers you lost.
Payback time, heathen!
Stay away from me!
You told me the soldiers you lost were your best, vital to retaking the city. Do you think it's foolish?
Not at all.
Then why would I?
You have the look of one who does well with solitude. You're alone, a wanderer. It may be you think of soldiers as war fodder. You have the look of one who does well with It may be you think of soldiers as war fodder. You have the look of one who does well with solitude. You're alone, a wanderer. It may be you think of soldiers as war fodder, and little else.
A group of Danes held captive.
Wait to see what Alderman Wigman does to these prisoners. She'll be good for a laugh.
Flank the idiot! Press hard!
Swallow my blade!
Damn you!
Please! Break! Get behind if you can!
The Lord will see us prevail!
Jesus, guide my blow!
Together, lad! Hey! We have this!
Suffer! Keep up, you there! God loves me!
You're mine!
No use you, if you would be so kind. I've had quite the day.
Look through the fog, Leave. Follow the beacon. Our camp is at its base. We'll return when we've found the others.
Bleeding dunghill!
Leif is a prim and proper man, isn't he?
He lives by a strict code of honor, more than most. And builds the best longships I've ever sailed. They're the reason we escaped Grantbridge alive. He's not the strongest man, but he's wise and canny, and hard to pin down. Like a fish wriggling free of a net.
I need your eyes, my friend.
This longboat is Birna's, I think. All scraped and bashed, it's hard to tell.
Saxons surrounding that old hut. There may be Danes trapped inside. Here's a poem about Birna.
That's right! Tire yourself out! Weak little kittens. Can't even open one barricaded door!
You'll rot in hell when we're done with you.
You'll suck my toes when I'm standing on your head!
That's Birna, for sure. If my head was in a bucket of water, I'd still know.
Barricaded within. Herself and her men.
Follow my lead.
Check all sides of the house. There may be a weak point.
Christ is surely with us.
Snuff you out!
I heard someone sweeping the hearth outside. We handle it just fine. Thinking of starting a new town, in fact. This house being our first.
Birna, I pitched a camp nearby, under a burning beacon. We'll meet you there when I've found the others.
Thank you, Soma. And you as well, Sunbeam. We'll head to the camp now. I'll have everyone singing songs and dancing jigs by the time you get back.
Birna is like a grapevine, curly and hard to predict, while Leif is like a woodbeam, sturdy, straightforward. Show me.
Has a genius for tactics. Sees well ahead of things. Leaf deals which was just there before him. Practical in all ways. Both have helped me find my footing in desperate times. It's important to keep those who disagree with you close, as family.
Aid me. Be my eyes. Wolves. They've surrounded someone. Must be careful.
Slap me behind these shackles, wretched carrion beast! I don't deserve this! Please! Run!
Galen, you look terrible.
What happened here?
Saxons chased me into the fog, ran me smack into a nest of bandits. But Freya was on my side, and I saw them before they saw me.
Are you the only one of your crew left standing?
I am, and hardly standing myself. But with the blessings of Odin and Freya, they'll be feasting well with the gods.
We have a camp nearby, Galen. I'll take you there myself. Eivor, join us when you're ready. the beacon has drawn the last of my soldiers. By tomorrow, our strength will have returned, and we can retake our city. I have not yet spoken to Leif, Birna, and Galin about this. After my missteps, I worry what they must think of me.
They'll be grateful you risked your life to find them. I would be.
By Thor's hammer, I am glad we're together. In spite of our setback. Galin, you look well worn. Do not grieve the men you lost. They will be singing your praises in the Corpse Hall, waiting for us.
Thank you, Jarl's Kona.
Leif, you'd outlast any tempest.
It's good to be back, Soma. All as one. And know this, that I will follow you through the eye of the storm if you called.
Birna.
I'm delighted you're alive.
I'm delighted to be living. I lost so many after all this, but I still have you three. That makes me the most blessed warrior in Midgard. And Eivor, you have more than proven your worth. Help us reclaim our city, and you will have an ally in me.
My blade is yours. For Grantebridge.
We'll rest for the night, gather our strength and our wits, and at the break of dawn's light, we retake Grantebridge! Pass the night in our camp, Eivor. Take anything you need.